Hello internet friends, we're back again for another video, and I am wearing safety goggles today because we're doing something a little bit different than my other videos, and that is going to be, as you can see from the title, airbrushing our 3D prints. So before I start, let me take these off. I want to show you what I made this week prior to the print I'm going to show you, and it is a little Bulbasaur. Super cute. I also made him some friends. I kind of put my touch on these smaller ones, made them a little bit more feminine, as I do. And my brother inspired me because he's really into Pokemon right now, so I thought, okay, why don't I make him something that he'll like or he can give to his friends. Before we formally start, I wanted to show you a painting that my grandma made. It's absolutely amazing. The colors are insane, and if you're interested in getting any paintings or want to check out what she makes, I'm gonna have a section on my Instagram where you can check out all of her art. So stay tuned for that. I'll probably be posting it in the next few weeks, but just take a look at this and take in all the colors and the creativity and all her hard work. She is an absolutely amazing artist, and she's inspired me to be creative all my life, so definitely props to her. But just look at that. Yeah, just wanted to bring that in because good art should not be in the dark. It should be out there for everyone to see. So if you're interested in getting a painting, or you may be interested in purchasing, you can go to the description bar. I have my Instagram and you can message me on there if you want to see more. Now on to the good stuff. So I purchased this airbrush. I think it had to have been a few weeks ago, and it recently just came in the mail. I filmed an unboxing for my Patreon for a bunch of Amazon things that I purchased in the last few weeks. If you want to check that out, subscribe for $1 if you want, of course. And I think I bought this for $80. I'll have to double check. I will link the product in the description, but I didn't want to go for something that was too expensive because I am, for the majority of the time, going to hand paint my models, but I thought for a nice clean finish or even a base coat, I think an airbrush would be extremely helpful. So I wanted to try this out with you guys today and see if it was worth the money, because it could go either way. This was definitely one of the middle priced airbrushes. There's airbrushes that go for 400, 300, 200, but this one I thought had good reviews and also looked pretty decent, so I thought I'd try it out. Oh, before we unbox this, I'm going to show you the model that we're going to be painting today, and it is the T-Rex head. I didn't piece it together yet, but this piece alone took around 14 hours to print, and it printed up until last night, well today, I guess at 2 a.m. The only issue with this model is the supports were a killer to take off. They were absolutely horrendous. I spent probably an hour and a half trying to get the supports off, and that is my fault because I'm not too experienced with putting supports, especially on the Prusa slicer. I just do the automatic supports that they have in the settings, and I know there's an option to draw them on, but I'm always fearful that I'll miss a spot and then the print will mess up when it's 75% completed. So after I mentioned that this has been a struggle to me in my previous videos, I actually got a comment from someone saying that, oh, you know, it might be the filament. And I actually didn't think of that because after my Prusa filament ran out, I have this spool here. After this ran out, I needed something quick and easy and something at my door the next day because I've been printing out so much. So I purchased a filament from Amazon and it had okay reviews. They weren't the best, but I'm realizing now the supports are so hard to take off, and that may be a considerable issue with this filament. Other than that, I've had no issues. It's pretty sturdy, it's good, it's clean, but the supports is a deal breaker. So someone else in my comments in the previous weeks recommended filament.ca, and I am Canadian, so this was very helpful. It came within 2 days and I bought a lot. I bought around I bought around five. Yeah, I bought 5 spools of filament, and they are different. They're not all PLA, thankfully, because I have a few projects that I wanted to do and they all kind of have a different purpose. So for this one, I got PETG in this olivey color. Kind of ugly, but it was on sale, so why not? I got another PETG in this transparent orange color, which I thought was kind of cool. Still kind of ugly, but whatever. I got this because I want to make 3D models that are food safe, like cookie cutters and a bunch of other things. So I thought getting this would be beneficial because through my research, I didn't find that PLA is food safe, but there were some exclusions. So I was like, you know what, let me just play it safe and get this. It did say on the website that it is food safe and recommended as a recommended filament to use with food. So yeah, I'm using that. I also was recommended by someone in the comments to get Polyterra PLA, and I am hoping that this does not give me the same issues as the other filament that I've been using, because whew, I have cuts all over my hand. I don't know if you can see, and in my arm from just, you probably can't see, I look stupid, but I have cuts everywhere just from trying to pry off the supports. And again, it's probably my fault, doing something wrong, but I'm doing my research and I'm trying to figure it out, so bear with me. I also got it in lavender. Love this color. I thought it would be cool to just make prints that I'm not going to paint. Something that I really wanted to get was the filament that's multicolored, or what's it called, like temperature heated. There's these 2-toned filaments that change with temperature that have been kind of on my mind a lot recently. So I'm not gonna get it now because I just bought 5 spools, but it's gonna happen eventually, one of these days. And the last one I got was TPE filament, and I got this because this is supposed to be more stretchy or more elasticy, and I wanted to make a case for my Apple Watch, so I thought this would be the best option to get. And I hope it's going to be okay with the Prusa, but I'm going to do more research on how to use it. It says it works between 220 to 240 degrees Celsius, so it's definitely good to take into consideration the different temperatures with the different types of filament. So everything's labeled nicely, so I don't think it should be an issue. But yeah, super exciting. Thank you to the person that recommended me this site. It's not only cost efficient, but it came in 2 days, which I'm very happy about. So shout out to them. So we have our little T-Rex here, but it also printed a stand. Total, this probably took around 20 hours to print, which is kind of crazy, but you know, it's a cool prop. I'm probably gonna give this to my brother as well, so I think it'd be a cool addition to his room, but if he doesn't want it, I don't know. I'll give it to someone who wants it. Yeah. I don't know what you guys think, but I, again, just printed this off of Thingiverse. Very cool. I thought it'd be a nice shelf topper. Now onto the good stuff. And the airbrush. I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty good quality for the price. So this is the set. Looks pretty clean, I'm not gonna lie. So this is the finished product. I am very happy it turned out this way. I originally wanted to make it super colorful like the skull that I did last week, but I thought, you know what, since it has this fancy stand, why not make it look as realistic as possible? So I used the airbrush to complete this look as you saw previously, and my overall impression of the airbrush is I definitely could have invested more in a airbrush that functions more consistently. I feel like sometimes it was working perfectly and sometimes it wasn't working all that great. And I don't know if it's because I've never operated an airbrush that I'm maybe struggling with the functions, but I feel like it's kind of inconsistent. I'm happy that you guys watched this video. Thank you for watching, and tune in for next week for a really big surprise. And when I mean big, I mean big. Like really big and heavy. So next week I'm going to be unboxing this and something else, and I am so excited because when I saw this product on the market, I knew I needed to have it, and next week I'm going to be sharing that with you guys. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it a surprise. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.